Hello everyone, so before we start this video, a quick mention about the ongoing fundraiser for Rebirth Energy to raise money for a Volkswagen T4 for the 57th Separate Motorised Infantry Brigade. Any help would be greatly appreciated and the donation links are in the description. Now, do you remember early this month we received reports of saboteurs destroying 3 Russian aircraft at Chkalovsky Airfield north of Moscow on September the 18th? One An-148, an Il-20 and a Mi-28 helicopter were reported destroyed, as well as damage to another An-148. At the time, we only had Ukrainian reports of it, no actual evidence or proof, no videos, no photos, that sort of thing. Finally, we have some satellite imagery suggesting that some Russian aircraft were damaged or destroyed here, which is confirmation of a saboteur attack. First, this image from the 18th, just before the attack itself, highlighted the 3 aircraft which were targeted by the saboteurs. The Il-20 at the bottom, the An-148 to the right. And here, from the 24th, you can see the aircraft are gone. Where the Il-20 was, you can see what looks like it could be charred ground of the remnants of wreckage, but the satellite imagery isn't clear enough to tell for sure. It could just be regular debris that's been left around the airfield. There's no sign of burning where the An-148s were, but this is from nearly a week after, plenty of time to clean it up. Now, on its own, this is not definitive proof that an attack took place, however. The absence of these aircraft could be just because they're off carrying out some sort of mission or operation or being relocated, though, at the time, it was suggested by some that these aircraft in this section of the base were either inoperational, undergoing maintenance, or withdrawn from service. Which could be the case. If we check the 18th again, I've highlighted 3 jets and a helicopter. Back to the 24th, these are still here, not looking like they've moved, but it could be possible that they have done so and this is just their regular parking spot. However, you can also see that 4 new aircraft have arrived. Now, would these ones be ones undergoing maintenance or withdrawn from service too? Would Russia's transport fleet be in such a state that so many jets need to undergo maintenance or be withdrawn from service? It could be. Or it could be that these claims that these were inactive or inoperational aircraft was just Russians trying to cope, and these were in fact operational aircraft. If so, it could be that these 3 missing ones, the ones claimed attack, have simply just gone on a mission somewhere and that is why they're not visible here. However, and this here is interesting and suggests that this was an attack. The An-148, remember 2 of the aircraft shown on the satellite imagery, which have disappeared, are An-148s. That airframe is inactive. This is not a good airframe. All of the An-148s which Russia operates have been grounded since 2018 after some accidents. And since they are manufactured in Ukraine, Russia can't get spare parts to repair them. So the An-148 fleet of Russia's is grounded. So for these inactive An-148s to suddenly be moved, suggests that they were attacked and were damaged and this was a clean-up by Russia. I can't see any other real reason to move the inactive airframes. They aren't going to be flying anytime soon, as remember, the fleet is grounded, they're too dangerous to fly. So while this image isn't definitive proof an attack took place, as there are possibly other explanations for the aircraft's disappearance, the fact that the An-148 fleet is grounded and the An-148s here will be inactive aircraft, to me, suggests that it did take place and Russia has cleared away the wrecks. It seems unlikely and a bit of a coincidence for all 3 claimed attacked aircraft to disappear from this airbase at the same time, especially when 2 of them are grounded airframes, and especially when the airframes around them haven't moved. Here is a map of the airbase with the section attacked by saboteurs highlighted. Now let's zoom in a bit. This does look like it would be a more vulnerable section of a base, surrounded by thick forest, perfect cover for someone trying to sneak in. Here's an image of the An-148. These would be the first ones confirmed destroyed in the war. Russia has 15 airframes, but since the fleet is grounded, the loss of these 2 wouldn't be a big loss for Russia, unfortunately. Though, it has to be said, still a pretty big embarrassment for Russia. but someone could get onto a supposedly closely guarded airbase and blow up a number of aircraft, even if two of them are grounded ones. The Il-20 is a much better scalp, and this is quite a big loss. Russia uses these as command and control aircraft. They had 25 mixed Il-20s and Il-22 variants in service last year. One has been destroyed and one damaged in Ukraine, and Prigozhin's Wagner group shot down another one during their failed rebellion. These are quite important aircraft too, so if the one destroyed here was active, it could be a pretty big loss for Russia. Before we finish, here's its location overall, so north of Moscow. So that's it for this video. I hope you found it interesting. If so, please click like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Thanks again, and take care everybody.